Hello there YouTube, it's Jason, also known as the Black Bean Boy, and today I am back with another video. So today is Saturday, May 2nd, 2026. I hope you're having a great day. The premise of today's vlog is I'm just going to ramble about something that I've been thinking about. I think that there's two things I want to talk about. The first thing is consistency. Being consistent with things is very important in life. I've found that being consistent with if you have a goal in mind, if there's something you want to do, like if you're working on a project or you're practicing an instrument or trying to learn a hard subject in school, consistency pays off. Having determination too, and also believing in yourself is important. Determination and consistency is the key to reaching your goals. Let's take a few examples. So if you want to learn an instrument, it's important to, I think it's almost better to be consistent and to just do it every day than to just do it for a long time, like one day and then not do it. So let me explain. So like if you're learning an instrument or doing like trying to study for a test, I think it's actually better to do that for like 15 minutes, 30 minutes, or maybe an hour every day versus like if you spent like 4 hours one day practicing guitar or studying for a test, I don't think that's as good as just doing it every day. 4 hours one day and then not touching it for a week versus 15 minutes or 30 minutes every day. I think consistency is important. I found that it helps me a lot with the things that I want to do. Just setting little goals instead of just attacking a huge task all at once. Just setting little goals, getting little things done, breaking it down into smaller parts. I think it's important. And then what's equally as important is believing in yourself and determination. I've always had, problems with that. Like I've always been determined to do things, but sometimes I'm not going to lie. I won't believe in myself. I'll think about the negatives, and you gotta block out the noise. You gotta block out the haters, and you just have to focus on the positives and focus on your goals and remember where you started and how far you've come. That's important. I know that this was like a little random video. I just felt like talking about that because, it's important to think about and remember. So the next time you guys want to do something, it doesn't matter what it is. If you want to learn how to paint, if you're studying for a test, if you want to learn a language, learn anything new or try anything new, don't give up. Don't be discouraged. Be determined. Believe in yourself and be consistent. Just doing a little bit every day is good for the mind, and if good practice. And I think that doing something every day, even if it's not for a long time, is better than just spending like one day and doing like 4 or 5 hours on the thing. So yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about. I hope you guys are having a beautiful weekend. Today was Saturday, May 2nd, 2026. I am Jason, also known as the Black Bean Boy. I love you guys all. Bye-bye.